Good afternoon, everybody. Hi. And you're perfectly okay, by the way. Don't worry, Willie. I unfortunately can't refund bits, but I can try to figure something out for the next stream if you'd like. I hope you're all doing wonderful today. And hello, chat. Hi, sweetie. And hi, Celestial. I saw you were here quite early. Heckin' cutie. I hope that means you got a good night's rest. Oh, and yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not doing Notice 1440 again today. I'm going to be switching back to 1080 because my computer is incapable of handling 1440 apparently. So, yeah, next week or tomorrow's maybe. No, next week's. I'm not going to bother with it tonight. Oh no, you're okay, Willie. I completely get it. What else is that? Had tacos today for dinner, so had energy to be awake, even though I wanted to lay in bed. Well, I hope they were nice and yummy tacos. I had some pozole this morning. They had canned pozole. And it was okay. It wasn't the worst, that's for sure. But I'm not sure if I'll get it again. I honestly kind of prefer, Italian wedding soup. It's so very yummy. They'll be having Chernobyl butt later. Oh my god. Well, it wasn't Taco Bell though. It was just tacos. Although, like, Taco Bell. Pardon my phrasing for this, but I refuse to try to find an easier way to say it. Taco Bell's whitewashed Mexican. Heavily. It really is. The flavors are all different. They're all wrong. I am like 2/3 Hispanic, so like I have some authority to talk on this, so I'll say what I wish to say. It's not like I'm lying, I'm just being blunt. Now don't get me wrong, Taco Bell can be quite yummy. I do remember them, they were quite nice. Maybe they're worse now. But like, yeah, I'd rather have real Mexican food. Tacos are tasty on the other hand. You're not really missing out, Willie, I won't lie. And with tacos being like messy on one end, they can be, although I usually fold up one end of it. I have like a half burrito, half taco kind of like monstrosity. It's delightful. You get to have a nice little open-ended taco, but then you can have the other end closed so you don't have to dripping everywhere. Ooh. It's so good. Also, I do soft tacos. I don't do crunchy tacos. It's different because I use like the corn tortillas for tacos. Actually, no, I still use flour as well. It depends on what I have and what my mood is. I don't know if they have it over here in UK, but there is another Mexican restaurant I went to and had a beef taco and it was delish. Nice. It was very likely better than Taco Bell. Taco Bell's like, it's not even cheap anymore. Every time we make tacos, there's so much leftovers you can do 3 to 4 days. My goodness, that's absolutely wonderful. If it was a woman, I mean. Oh my goodness, Willie. You can crush hard tacos and mix it into the soft taco. Ooh. I've never thought about that option before. I do like a little bit of crunch with my tacos. Honestly, Mitsu, kind of not really a great thing. Like, in my opinion, it's, I'm there for the streamer, not what they're wearing. Granted, there are avatars and things that I can see that I don't like. Like, I'm sorry, if you have an Abby with absolutely massive tits and that's your main selling point, it's disappointing. It really is to me. Don't get me wrong, I love the furry abbies, but it's a little bit rude to mention that, you know, human abbies are not quite nice. Also, by the way, what kind of like tacos do you crush into it? Like the hard ones? Do you just use like chips, or do you actually find like taco shells? Well, what do you do? And hello, Frankie. Welcome on, your Francisco. How you doing today, sweetie? I hope you're very, very well. Right. I'm very low energy today, so I hope that's okay. I imagine it'll be okay. Hello, Kitsune. Hi. How are you today? I did sleep a little bit better last night. Like, I actually had dreams. I think they were good. I don't think they were nightmares. Oh, I need to plug this thing in. I mean, that is an understandable reason to have negative attachment to humans or human abbies. However, it's not necessarily fair to assume everybody who's in a human abbey is going to be that way. And that's kind of how it comes off. It's like, oh, you're assuming I'm going to be an abusive person because I'm not wearing a furry. Is the mentality that I get from it. Keep in mind, I'm very cynical. Very, very cynical. Wait, what do you mean this again? Huh? Oh, I usually have nightmares. I sometimes have, like, you know, nice dreams, but when I do dream, for the most part, it's a nightmare. It's very unfortunate. Last night was a little bit difficult. When I was going to bed, I was extremely anxious for absolutely no reason that I could discern. I did have to use some of my anti-anxiety meds to calm myself down. I eventually fell asleep, and it was all fine. But yeah, my anxiety's been spiking quite a bit since yesterday afternoon, and I don't really know why. I understand, sweetie. Life is hard. Things are difficult. I hope that everything turns out okay. But rather than focusing on the bad things that happened, just forget about it. Like, I know how dumb that sounds, but you're not around the people who hurt you anymore. Don't let them take any control of your life anymore. They're not worth it. Let the people who matter be those who contribute to how you feel. They're the ones who've earned it, not the people who are, you know, crappy. Oh my goodness, Willie. Give me quite the jump scare, yeah. I'm sure it can be silly. By the way, we're gonna go ahead and get away from any negative topics because today is just comfy. You know, I was about to get rid of the ear blowing one today. I was like, nobody uses it. And to be fair, I don't think it's my best one. You're fine, sweetie. Just don't let others influence how you feel. It's a good spot. There we go. turn the music down and off real quick. Music is nice and all, but I'm very, very quiet, particularly with ASMR. Bow bow. Hello, Kaya. Hi, sweetie. And hello, Chris. How you doing this morning, cutie? Yeah, the next thing I'll run you. Oh my goodness. And I'm doing okay today. I have had to take my anti-anxiety meds already, but it's okay. Come here. I will fight you for that estrogen. Square up. Doing okay, feeling a little restless, but I think I just got looking forward to the event. That's very, very fair. I'm glad, and I hope it's a wonderful event and you have tons of fun. But yeah, definitely get to writing up those rules. And no worries at all, Willie. I'm glad that it was so relaxing and comfy. No, 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 Kaya. You gotta come take that. It's mine. I'm gonna fight you over it. Good luck winning with me putting you to sleep with ASMR. What? You love to see me fight someone? Also, have an absolutely wonderful pizza, by the way, Willie. I would ask what kind of pizza it is, but I know that's going to get us onto a food topic. And that's always a slippery slope. Didn't I give? I think I have a pattern trigger. Yeah, the slippery slope. My goodness. Me having a food gasm. Oh my god. I'm feeling different today. Take your time, Chris, sweetie. My goodness, Willie. I mean, you're not wrong. It's always nice having a little more Willie in your life. I believe it's just okay. So, I have been diagnosed with, what is it? Major depressive disorder. And I think I might be a bit manic depressive. I just happen to be in the more depression part of it, as opposed to the manic, which is good to be manic ish. But yeah, I just feel a bit low, and it's okay. I did have to take my anti anxiety meds before stream. I could feel my heart racing, and not in a fun way. It's all fine though. Like, I'm okay. No worries. Ooh, I start tapping. Do I get something different to tap on? I kind of didn't like the way that the tapping sounds on the microphone. Maniac. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You are all very, very sweet. And I appreciate the concern. Thank you very much. I wish I was diagnosed with good girl and cuteness. That'd be so much better. I mean, to be fair, I knew I had it for a long time. I just never really bothered doing anything about it. But thank you. I promise I'm okay. And if I do need to, I will end early. But I'm all good right now. Promises. Now, chat. You're such a good boy. You are so very sweet. It's always so wonderful to yap with you, too. Hanging out the events or in chat. You're just so very sweet. You're such a good boy. Thank you for being you and being so kind. And in particular, being so, open or like comfy indulging my nerdiness. Thank you, thank you. My sweet, sweet chat. Don't know if I can make it happen, but I can make. Oh my god, Willie, what do you mean disappointed? How? Oh my goodness. Who'd you get? Who'd you get? We got Leon. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. My goodness, Willie. Thank you so, so very much. It is greatly appreciated. Or rather, thank you to Del Papi. Diagnosis for estrogen and boob growth. That'd be nice. I just realized you did the nom saying also. Hello, Alucard. Welcome in, sweetie. How are you? I hope you're great today. Alright, hairbrushing leaves. attention. I read that as I think I'll go for the Pelvis Presley look. Because, you know, it's your pelvis. Baka. Hello, Peachy. Welcome in, sweetie. Hi. I made a dumb joke. It's fine. It just came to mind. I wanted to share it. Tell me how dumb I am. Did you order me noms? And did I again manage to miss what you got me? Like I always seem to do? My goodness. Thank you so much, Chet, sweetie. I gotta take a look and see what you got me now. I'm excited. And then also, hello, Valimar. Hi, sweetie. Welcome, welcome. Nama that sausage. My gosh. Get over here and listen to my heart, Baka. Hey yo, you got me a burrito bowl again. It was so good. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Jet, sweetie. I really appreciate it. And I really hope you can, Helen. It must be no good having issues with your voice like that. And go around Lexi. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, cutie. Should cuddle the Doripo Dabo in Netherlands and be a little gay. I know it's actually straight. Well, gay sounds so much more fun. Ba ba ba. I will very likely cuddle the Dorito Doggo when I'm over there. Very, very high probability of this happening. Oh yeah. I'm excited. Very much so. Not for the cuddles, but like, well, that too, but we're gonna go get so much chocolate. Oh my god, it's gonna be great. And then I like hang out a whole bunch. very cute. Kisses for your lovely little ears. Hello, Itaju. Welcome in, sweetie. How are you today? I'm glad you're enjoying, sweetie. Hairbrush. I did the hairbrushes. I don't know if I can make them sound right. I think I need to get like a wig or something and brush the hair on that. I won't lie. I'll try it again. But it is one that I definitely need to work on doing a bit better. My hair is not quite long enough to use for ASMR. I wish it was. Oh, I just smacked my face with the ASMR thingy. Oopies. That's fine. Pattern substance. Oh, I did that weird. Hello, Ranger. Welcome in, sweetie. How are you doing today? I should really turn on monitoring so I can hear myself. Although, listening to myself talking, that'd be really hard. I will put in some dedicated practice to the hair brushing, and I'll find a way to do it really well. Now, you want some headbands though? My tummy's fighting again. Tell me if this is too quiet, by the way. Rubbies? Wait, like that? Hmm. Those headbands are so much more quiet. They come across so well when I record them for my ASMR specific VODs, though. let me know how you like that. And while I do these kisses, or while I do these, let me know. And then maybe I'll do more afterwards if it wasn't up to your standards. Mm. 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 My kisses do seem to be quite popular. I'm glad you like them so much. That's very fair, Kaya. I'm not a fan of mouth sounds either, so you're not alone. My goodness, skis. 26 months in a row. Holy fluff. Thank you so very much for resubscribing, skis. Such a good girl. Thank you. And Brian, thank you for the follow and welcome on in. Only clicky and dry mouth sounds. Cathartic. I like that. Martinov, thank you for the follow and welcome in, sweetie. I am doing just wonderful today. Well, now I am anyways. But how are you, sweetie? Okay, so you like those sounds. I'm better with like tongue clicky noises. I'm not really great with like the other ones in there. Bow bow. Bow 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 bow. You are so sweet, Martinov. Thank you so much for showing up here today. You're so good. Making it through the day, making it through the night, waking up in the morning and taking care of everything you need to. You're doing such a wonderful job, sweetie. You're doing so very great, and I'm proud of you. And you even took the time to come and spend time with me, Martinov. Thank you. It's so incredibly kind of you. It makes me smile. You're doing so well. Thank you so much for being absolutely wonderful, sweetie. No finger flutters. They're fine as long as they don't hit the microphone. So quiet though. They're so hard to hear. Like, my goodness. So subtle and gentle. So soft and quiet. So hard to hear. My oh my. Acting cute. So fluff and adorable. Meow, meow, meow. Bow, bow, bow. Hello, Jackson, sweetie. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? I can't quite boop though because I don't have my controllers on. But I can. Give you a quick kissies. Lickies. How are you today, Jackson? I hope you're doing very, very well. That's perfect. Looks like we have ads running. So, hold on. I do hope the ads were not too loud. Heckin' cuties, so very delightful. Mm -mm. Mm -mm. Hello, Mogans. Good evening. How are you today? I am so glad that you're doing good, sweetie. It's wonderful to hear. Mm. Hello, Sola. Welcome in, sweetie. I hope you're lovely today. Pardon. I hope you're lovely today, sweetie. I think I'm gonna try moving the camera just a little bit. Spaceballs, too. I'm not familiar with that. I presume it's a movie? I feel like it's a movie and not a game. But I am glad that you're excited, though. It is wonderful news. Welcome in, Bliss, sweetie. Hello, hello, and how are you today? I hope that you're absolutely wonderful so far. Also, is Spaceballs just like a parody on Star Wars? Oh, okay. I've never seen Spaceballs. Maybe I should give it a watch. I do like Star Wars, and I do like parodies. Might be kind of fun. Movie night idea. Maybe. Who knows? But John Candy's gone. Who's gonna play the doggo? Easy. John Candy will. They have their entire likeness saved in AI. Not in AI, but they have their likeness saved. They can absolutely still use them after they've passed on from this world. I don't really know about the morality of that, but whatever. It's worth a watch if you haven't seen it before, for sure. Just be ready for some goofy ass comedy. Oh, absolutely. That sounds like it would be quite lovely. I'll have to see if I can get to watch sometime. Maybe I'll watch it at random one night, or maybe I'll wait for a community event. I don't know. But I really, really appreciate the suggestion. I'd heard about it, but never knew that it was necessarily a parody on Star Wars. Makes Blazing Saddles without Gene Wilder. Yeah. Well, with technology the way it is, or has been, there are, you can absolutely have actors who have died still be in movies and shows. They don't look completely right, but their likeness and their physical and verbal forms have been saved and recorded very thoroughly. It's actually something that Disney does. They get their actors and stuff into a really, really sophisticated camera setup, and they take thousands of pictures of them from every single angle possible. So they can recreate you once you're dead. Yeah, so they can keep making money off of you. That's exactly how it works. Yeah. And also, I don't believe that it's AI. It's different. It's just using a model of them, virtual model. But I don't know that they use AI to make it work. I'm pretty sure not, since they started doing this stuff well before AI became anything like what it is today. Regardless, I'm sure it helps considerably. Not that that's an important detail, I'm just being nitpicky. It's a classic. I mean, you can never be too sure. I mean, I myself have quite a few hours of my likeness online. I'm sure that I could absolutely have AI take advantage of that. Kinda neat, kinda scary. But yeah, there's over 1,000 hours of me online on streams. Mm-hmm. Mm. Hold on. I forgot to bring my water over. Let me go get that real quick, okay? So hold on. There we go. Well, this is kind of like a good thing, so don't take it as negative. But this is the way I think about stuff with regard to being targeted for anything, be it bad stuff like AI being used against you or somebody trying to hack your systems. The vast majority of people online who have their likenesses out there are not important enough for somebody to be like, oh, hey, yeah, you're the one that I want, specifically you. Most people are not important enough to have that. So it gives you some level of anonymity. Oh yeah, AI is simply a tool. It can probably take care of a lot of the bulk work, but when you come down to like detailing and making things artistically proper, that takes a human's touch. AI can only do so much so far. No matter how tall, dark, and handsome you might be, unless you've made yourself a very public facing figure and have a lot of clout or a lot of notoriety, people honestly won't really think too much. They won't try to be, well, they don't have any reason to. They don't know who you exist, basically. And again, this isn't to be mean. This is the same with me. Well, kind of. I'm a little more up there because I'm like a streamer and I publicly put myself all over the place. But the average person's not really gonna have to worry about that kind of stuff. It's a good thing. Security in numbers. There's so many people that could be targeted, but that also means that there are so many people to be potentially targeted. How do you choose who to pick? Most of the time it's at random. So, feel safe with that. I know it helps me sleep a little better. I'm not that important. Mm-mm. Mm. Oh, I was gonna drink some water. Sorry about that. One of these days, I'll be good enough to not smack my microphone stand when I'm using it. Someday. Hello, Unfast. Welcome in, sweetie. How are you doing today? I mean, kind of. They target you. Well, they don't target you. You just happen to fall into their trap. But yeah, scammers are scum. If you have to make a living off of preying on those who don't know better, you should really go find something else to do with your life. It's disturbing. And yes, I will happily call a scammer a complete lowlife and trash, because that's what they are. You shouldn't take advantage of another person like that. And that's very good bliss. Somebody tried to get me the other day on Discord, although to be completely honest, it's not that hard. They sent I sent like a couple messages. Oh, wine? Wait. I don't like any wines though. I do like wine tasting, but I don't like just drinking a glass of wine. I don't tend to like the wines at wine tastings, but since there's so little and such a variety of them, it's nowhere near as bad. actually quite relaxing. I'm feeling better now that I've started streaming today. But I did also take my anti-anxiety meds before I started stream too, so yeah. Yeah, I haven't really found the wine that I like. Some of them I can tolerate for a little bit, but the flavor of them always gets to me after a little bit. Partially, another reason why I like wine tasting is I want to find one that I do enjoy. I think that'd be great. Gonna get beer and Chinese food. I'll have 8 more minutes of work. Oh, that's so amazing, Bliss. Hey, yo. Yeah, I'm gonna actually up my dosage because I take 75 milligrams of hydroxyzine, and that's as much as I'm allowed to take in a day for this particular dose, but it's a small dose. I just don't want to take more than my doctor says I can. But yeah, I'll be getting an adjustment on that soon because 75 milligrams doesn't really do a lot, shockingly enough. And it's funny because if my dad were to take 75 milligrams, he would be knocked out asleep for hours. And has been as well. Just a different capability of processing medications, that's all. I wish that were the case, but unfortunately it's not. So you had a hard day of work. You had 8 calls today. That's an hour a call. And each call lasts like 5 minutes. So 40 minutes of work today? So wait, you only worked for 40 minutes? Or you had 5 calls that were an hour long? One is either really, really good and you got paid to do practically nothing, or you were actually busy all day. Thank you for the support. Hugs, Rory. Oh, that sounds absolutely wonderful, Rory. And no worries at all. I hope that you have a great time with them. 8-hour pay, but only 40 minutes of work. Hell yeah. That's absolutely wonderful. Hair brushies. would love a bunger. And I'm not sure how Lucky has been. I think that they're just really, really busy with work. I do need to reach out to them again and see if we can plan a time to hang out. I miss Lucky. It's been way too long. Gotta go see him get some ice cream, maybe go get some food, and they're probably gonna bully me. But it's fine. I'll put up with their bullying. It's been quite some time. However, I guarantee that they're doing okay. Lucky is very, very much an okay person. They're just busy. But yeah, I'll reach out to them maybe later today. Be like, hey, what's up? I haven't hung out with you in a minute. You wanna go get some noms and some vibes maybe? We can have a good time. Maybe we go karting. That would be really fun. I would very much enjoy some go karting again with Lucky. Soul Spicy was on fun. That's good. Yeah, Lucky's all about the fun and having a good time. Being comfy. Well, I say comfy, they say mean, but I know Lucky's lovely, even though they won't admit it. You have to watch yourself. Aw, you poor thing. But that's okay. To be fair, I gotta watch myself all the time. Which is partially why I've been finding myself having a bit more fun over on the Blue Twitch site. I don't have to watch out what I do. I can just say and do pretty much whatever I want. And it's really nice not having to worry about getting suspended or banned. It's just relaxed, fun. Oh, hey, I don't know if the shipping time is going to be accurate, so we'll see. But my pie shock has shipped out. So who knows? Maybe before too terribly long, I'll be able to have a little shocking collar, which, for safety purposes, will not be on my neck. It'll be on my thigh. I feel like that'll be a pretty comfy spot for it. So yeah, I'm really excited and also nervous at the same time because you guys are going to be really mean to me. I just know it. And before anybody asks, no, I will not use a pie shock during ASMR streams. No. Wait, why are you spicy about having to get food? Food is wonderful. Yeah. What? Us? Me? Never. I don't think you could say that with a straight face. No, that would turn into some really spicy. I actually think it would turn into very staticky ASMR because I'm pretty sure when it goes off, it would probably put out quite a bit of static electricity and probably interfere with the audio. That's just a guess, that's me being nerdy. But oh my god. I don't think you want ASMR to turn into that kind of spicy. Yeah. Ear to ear. You have that adorable little smile of yours. Yeah. Yeah. That one. Mm-hmm. Mm. I'm sure you looked adorably mischievous when you wrote it. Oh, absolutely. Mm, mm, mm. You're not adorable? You shouldn't lie, sweetie. It's very bad. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Mm-hmm. Also, is that what the ear rubbies were? Or was it just what I was doing right now? Oh, I need to move this. Oh, and chat, thank you for that DM. I appreciate it very, very much, yes. Hacking cuties. Ooh, I have an idea. Hold on. That wasn't the idea, but here's the idea. So, what did you think about that? Any good? Or is it just the same as other stuff? Which is an acceptable answer as well. Oh, Rack Attack, thank you for the follow, sweetie. Welcome in. since we are a couple minutes out, I want to start to read stuff before the ads decide to run again. Now, don't you worry, I'm going to send you on over to somebody super, super comfy and such a lovely, lovely voice. I'm sure you can guess. Lucy Fellow. Let me start this real quick and then I'll talk a little more. Nope, raid, not rail. Absolutely cutie. Making sure. Yeah, it's all good. Okay, good. Thank you all for hanging out with me, having some fun with Foxxy. Oh my god. Just remove my tummy. There we go. That'll fix the problems. But thank you all so, so very much for spending time with me today. And I'm glad you're all comfy. I'll be sure to take care of myself, I promises. Alrighty. Let's get this going. I don't know that she's gonna be raiding out just yet, so let's get to her before she does. Okay. Alright, getting this thing started. And we're gonna give her some love. And I will see you all again tomorrow here on Twitch for some more funs. But until then, you all behave and have a wonderful rest of your days, okay? Is she still white at freeze? Okay, bye. Bye, cuties.